Freedom and greed. As the days draw past, the world has changed. To some it's unknown, to me it's arranged. Beat around the bush, no mainstream lead on why suppress freedom for the energy of greed. You expect me to wait for what? They say I'll be waiting for them to tell me what I've got. What limited freedom and external belief, for thank you daddy for my CBDC relief. Not me, I say, but it falls on deaf ears. Just laughter dig, controlled by their fears. Nightmare tears to appease their peers, bills in arrears, controlled by an iron rod as they realise I'm no normal mortal, but an eternal God. Their broken shadows over the hill, motto for their ego, no harm, no thrill, just a will to kill and instill their pain upon me. But I'll transmute their thrill and leave it with thee, producing gold, that's alchemy. See, I raise the resonance, I work on the side, like gifting Ian the magic, he becomes the magician inside. We can then ride the tide of time, the tide we're given, making our experiences here a lot more driven. 3 simple words can come from the press, restrictions on food, now the country's a mess. Those who once shook your hand have death in their eye, and if food to pillage can't afford to buy, a puzzled look of why as the denial smile, confused and dazed, but my crazy, now justified. But all is forgotten as the forgotten pass, them being those who laughed at the heart of the fast. Control me with food, levered up mate, calming the storm as the world is irate, but I quietly place the food upon my kids' plate. They've put us on the hook, but we're not the bait. But why be irate? I mean, I have been. But when you see through neutrality what's clear to see, integration through polarised ideology, we are divided, unfortunately. Why don't they ease the confusion and fear? Well, it's simple when you sit on what I'm relaying here. See, water can be controlled and is frequency-based, yet submit the hazy escape due to no taste, then purchase the fizzy waste. Now you have an unconscious consumer slowly depleting their 70% water, less prevalent that the spirit fries from healthy matter, but please remember, the water we consume is external to us, so what if it was taken away or chemically induced to control our mineral data? Water is life force and all is within. Switch the magic for politics, now you've got your politician. See, both cast spells of a different force, both opening doors to the psyche, of course, but who is this Ian? I feel I should know. Move the alpha to omega, change the A for an O. Now flow on microbiology and chemistry, now we're talking molecular level energy. Fuel the cells with life force, not the cells within walls, of course, but divinity using from the pores as we reflect on the first verse of external dependency on food consumption whilst collectively worshipping the hearse. It pains me to see this, left me angry at first. I remember closing my eyes one time and hearing these words, you'll die within days with no water to drink. Being under that control really got me to think. Control me with hydration, levelled up mate. Adding this to no food, putting more on my plate. Excuse the irony, but all is within and both angles are covered by the sacred urine. I'm not here to entertain or bore you, but the ancient Greeks say the mortal man has the blood of a mortal being, seen red with the same coloured lifespan. But again, I'm no normal mortal, for I hold the power to allure. Through the river of red hides divinity, the alluring river of ichor. The art of Shivambu, the nectar of life, keeping calm with gnosis amidst the strife. Proverbs 5:15, now read it right, and in turn you'll discover your river ichor when you drink from your own cistern. Allow yourself to feel the fear disappear, discovering the healing hack. For Proverbs 5:15 is the Quran's Abi Hayat, the Egyptians' white drops or liquid gold, a truth so profound and heavily told, but hidden through the physical and division of spiritual suppression makes the truth dissolve. But we must remember that greed will be back, for it has one more means of control, through taxes and inflation and those stuck on the dole, to being stuck on an unappreciative cunt's payroll. And that's your finances, what you put on the table. Work on your higher self to become financially stable. Self-sufficiency, creating cash flow, side hustle in the markets if you know you know. A quick ride on the bull, and the big bear lurks around the corner. Be someone to be proud of, a role model to your son and daughter. Learn the game and enjoy the trip and fall, because when you can grip the big three with skills, it's clear to see a man who stands 10 feet tall. Control move money, I'm levelling up mate. Like a bucking bronco fucked off at the gate, the demoralisation of our human family, time to release this passion inside and watch abundance flow through me. See, we must create our utopia and become mentally free. You can isolate my body, but I'll always agree that protected we are if you see through their kind, for the words gubernare menti means to govern the mind. Whether you feel it or not, we're here to live through love, not through fear of the heart. Get the frequencies in check before a restart, to know thyself, heal thyself, and become self, for this world needs the strong. We chose this changing of age, what can possibly go wrong? Immortal we are, gods with amnesia. Wipe away the brain fog, release them frequencies within you. Freedom or greed, be the player and observer. Create your envisioned future, else fear will create it for you. Thank you for listening.